In this segment, we're going to address the installation of what we call our speed nozzle into our low profile housing. So the new pool installation and the retrofit installation versions, they both do the same thing. What this does is you'll notice on the inside there's a large cone shape that tapers down to this smaller nozzle. When this is in place inside the valve, remember that you have your impeller in here. You're coming through your black baffled piece on the bottom of the lid, and this will be sitting directly on the inlet to that lid, just like this. So what that does is basically compresses the water, organizes it as it comes down to that cone, and focuses the water better as it comes into your throat of your lid, which results in a faster spinning impeller. Historically, this was used on some of the older gear trains that we made that would required more torque or more force from the water to keep the impeller turning. With the new T-valve, like this valve is, it requires a lot less torque. So these have kind of been used less and less over the years. But now with the new G4V Venturi head, we're finding that because you're dropping the pump RPM down a little bit more, this speed nozzle is often becoming giving you a little bit more adjustability in your speed. So if you do install especially a retrofit Venturi in-floor cleaning system and you drop the pump RPM, you may have to install one of these nozzles just to get the impeller turning a little bit faster so that it won't stall at those lower pump speeds. Okay, so continuing with the explanation of how to install a speed nozzle, this is the one that we showed you earlier that has the single small notch. This is for installation from the outside in, or a new pool installation as we call it. This is the retrofit speed nozzle. As you'll notice, there is a slot cut all the way down, and that's so that you can clear the small notch that is used to hold the new pool installation in place. So in order to do that, we need to remove the lid, and for ease of installation and for this video, I'm going to remove all of the internals so I can get at it easily. You can see down in here the small notch that we were talking about in the new pool installation. The slot that's cut into the retrofit one will slide down over that, so you want to put it again in the 6 o'clock position. Line up the piece, and then you'll press it all the way in, and once it's in, you'll give it a quarter turn so that it goes into the small recess, which I can show you more clearly here. There's a small recess off to the side, so when you're sliding in, you're clocking it so that it's going into that recess. So let me just show you that one more time. Sliding it in all the way till it's flush, and then giving it a quarter turn. Typically, if this is done correctly, the pressure is coming in from the outside. It'll hold it in place, but it wouldn't hurt to put a small dab of weld-on glue to hold that in place. For additional educational videos about A&A products, please visit our website at www.aamfg.com and follow the link to our YouTube page.